Hey there, hi there, ho there. Hope you're having a good day. Well, as good as you can. Look, the reality is we know what's happening in the world right now, and sometimes when these type of things are going on, especially when the stakes are as high as they seemingly are at the moment, it's difficult to know what's appropriate to laugh, what's right to entertain, but it doesn't matter what's been going on in my life. Entertaining and laughter is just kind of goes hands in hand. It's what we do. So that we're going to continue to go through it. We're going to talk about Ukraine and Russia. We're not going to shy away from it because it is an important thing. But we're going to try and be, just a little bit laxed about it. Little, not too lax like we're seeing on the fucking internet. We're going to be dead on Dave lax. We're going to have a little bit of a discourse on it. And if you have some thoughts, concerns, we'd love for you to come on and talk about it because there's just a lot going on. So with that in mind, let's hit that sweet fucking intro, shall we?
But ain't nobody stopping me. That's how I go when you pay for them shows and you study that pen biology.
Dead on Dave here, copious lord. It is February 24th, which makes it a Thursday. And a lot is going on in the world, and that's exactly what we were talking about in the cold open. We're going to go there. It is Huffman Thursday, though. Huffman will be around, and we'll talk about whatever Huffman has on his mind, which I'm sure there's quite a few. Yeah, sports a little slow this week. Not a whole hell of a lot, but I know there's some video game stuff I saw talking about or saw going on, I think. There's a lot of other things. And I do have a sports story we're going to open with. So do me a favor. Tweet out the stream. Host it up. Let everybody know that we are live, kicking ass, taking names. Get into the Discord right now if you want to ask any questions. This is a perfect time to do it. So let's start with, I think, a good little story here. I haven't read it yet. I just saw this pop up on ESPN. And it's boxing related, and I find it interesting. It's also topical to what's going on. Old school man, how you doing? Konnichiwa, bitches, how you doing? You guys remember the heavyweight champions of the world, Vitaly and Vladimir Klitschko? Well, not only were they heavyweight fucking champions of the world, but they're into politics. Well, one of them especially. Vitaly is the mayor of Ukraine's capital of Kyiv, and he has announced his intentions today to stand with his brother, and they're taking up, they're arming up. They're joining the rebellion, military, whatever. They're grabbing fucking gear and they're heading to the fucking front lines, man. That's fucking crazy.
I love it.
That's fucking crazy.
Well, I don't love it, but
too. I mean, that is some man shit. Like,
well, they're fucking Ukrainian. Like, what?
Fuck. Right? I totally forgot too that the Klitschko, it didn't come to my mind, but I knew he was a politician. So this is insane. I'm going to read a little bit of this.
Imagine. Well, thank you. Imagine like a Russian soldiers just walking into some random building, and then you come across them.
Vitaly and Vladimir fucking Klitschko. Oh my God, you'd shit yourself. Unless you're Dolph Lundgren, but I don't even think he's actually Russian.
No, he's Swedish.
Yeah, well, all right, then I should say Ivan Drago. He was Russian.
He was yes, he was very Russian.
Incredibly Russian. So Russian. All right, let me read a little bit of this. This is ESPN's Mike Coppinger, and he writes the following. Former heavyweight champion Vitaly Klitschko is the mayor of Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, plans to take up arms to defend against Russian invasion, which began in the early hours Thursday. It's already a bloody war, Klitschko, the Hall of Fame boxer, said on Thursday's ITV Good Morning Britain. I don't have another choice. I have to do that. I would fight. Klitschko's 50, by the way, became mayor in 2014, along with the head of Kyiv City State Administration. That same year, Klitschko was a leading figure in the protests against closer ties with Russia, and now, as Kyiv is under siege along with other regions, Klitschko is again at the forefront defending Ukraine along with his brother, fellow former heavyweight champion Vladimir Klitschko, who's also a Hall of Famer. Vladimir is 45, enlisted in Ukraine's reserve army in Kyiv earlier this month as the country braced for an attack. Huffman, this is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
This is fucking 45 and 50.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking insane. I'm going to continue. This is a good article.
Yeah.
Now the Russian president, Vladimir Putin, is using war rhetoric. He makes it clear he wants to destroy the Ukrainian state and sovereignty of its people, Vladimir wrote on LinkedIn on Thursday. Words are followed by missiles and tanks. Destruction and death come upon us. We will defend ourselves with all of our might and fight for freedom and democracy. Active boxers from Ukraine are also being impacted by the invasion. Vasily, oh man, I fucked his name up so bad. Vasily Lomenko, a two-time Olympic gold medalist and three-time division champion, fled Ukraine for Greece, according to Sports Illustrated. Heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk, I forgot he's insane. Yeah, him too. Who defeated Anthony Joshua in September, was in London earlier this week for a meeting related to an upcoming boxing video game. Oh, well, I'm sorry, I don't want that to be the takeaway from this article, but what? We get a motherfucking boxing video game? It's been a long time, Huffman.
Which fight night was the last one?
Like 3 or 4? 4?
Which that was actually a good game.
Well, Undisputed, the one that did the storyline, the prison, that one, or Fight Night Champion. That was the last one.
Okay, yeah, I didn't play that.
Oh, get it. You can get. I think it's on Game Pass. Get it. It's fucking amazing. You'd love it. It's great. It's really good. Especially if you've never played it. It's fucking dope. I'm sorry, I hate for that to be the takeaway, but yeah, new boxing game. Yes. Okay. Some wrote to me that I ran away. I didn't. I was at work, but I'm back. I'm home, Usyk said from an Instagram video and comments translated from Russian. Friends, we have to unite because it's hard time right now, and I am really emotional and worried about my country and our people. Friends, we have to stop this war, all of us together. And then there's former 140-pound champion Victor Postal, who fights Saturday in Las Vegas against Gary Antoine Russell. The situation in Ukraine escalated a lot over the last couple of days. It's hard not to think about it, but I try to focus on the fight, and it's not for the news, Postal said at Thursday's news conference to promote the Showtime event. My family is there in the middle of everything, but I'm going to have people there and my family is safe. Jesus fucking Christ, man. That's insane. That's
a little bit.
Fucking crazy. A little bit. Yeah, like I said at the beginning there, I'm not going to shy away from talking about it.
Yeah, sorry I'm late, by the way.
No, you're fine. I told you to come in a few minutes late when I'm doing these anyway. It's totally cool. Okay. It's, this is just one of the, you can't shy away from it. I'm not going to make it all about, I'm not a political YouTuber. We saw what happens when you try to be fucking idiot and fucking Hassan. Jesus fucking Christ.
I mean, that's just a par for the course.
That was a goddamn quadruple bogey. Even for him, fuck. That was unbelievable.
Okay, this is the guy that has a Soviet flag behind him.
But why? This is what I don't get about some people. Why double down, triple down, and in this case, call your fucking hill to die on in situations like that?
Well, when you have 150,000 idiots watching you and donating you money, I mean, telling you you're the smartest person alive, I mean...
Jesus. I'm sorry. I have a whole shop full of 80-plus-year-old people who 10 days ago, almost threw me out of the shop because I told them this invasion is happening. I'm like, look, if you guys don't think this is happening, I don't know what you're looking at. They're like, there's no way they're gonna do this. This is how it always works. They're gonna blah blah blah. I'm like, look. If there were not as many fucking troops on the border as Russia put on, maybe this could be
the amount that they had there. Why would they do that if they weren't going to do it?
They surrounded the whole country.
They surrounded the whole fucking country.
Come on.
They went in through Belarus, which is right by the capital.
Come on. And then to make it even worse, our response, the world's response, even before this started yesterday, we had 90,000 troops on the border. 90,000 of ours.
I did not serve. I am not a war genius. But when there's that many troops there, I can put 2 and 2 together that this shit is probably gonna fucking happen.
It's happening. It's 100% happening. And so I went in today, and Phil actually had it there. He goes, I told you that was going to happen. I go, no, you did not. I was like, don't even do that. I wasn't even going to be a dick about it, but don't you dare. Don't you dare. But now we Biden just announced 7,000 more troops, rather. So that's cranking up to 100,000 American troops. That's not counting everyone else. There's 150,000 soldiers ready to go on the fucking border. Like, shit is about to fucking pop, and it is not good. Just like, to put it bluntly.
It's not definitely not ideal.
No.
Definitely not ideal. And Taiwan's next.
Yeah, Taiwan's next. That the timing of that it's like China's been pulling this shit in the fucking ocean for the last 5 years, like really longer than that, but the last 5 years especially, it's
been much more noticeable.
More noticeable. They're inching in it, and they're making a lot more threats. It should not come as a fucking shock, as their partnership with Russia has developed into what they have both called more than just an arms deal at this point.
This is literally the Battlefield 4 campaign.
It's the same move. It's the same move. They're doing the same move in Ukraine that China is fucking attempting to do in Taiwan. They're trying to steal sovereignty. Plain and fucking simple. Call it whatever the fuck you want. But that's what's happening. They want to take sovereignty away and install their own. That's what they're doing. Fucking hell, man.
Y'all want to say, people want to say America's bad.
We got 100,000 fucking troops on the border.
Say what you want about the administration. Say whatever you want about them. I would still not want to be anywhere else than here.
No, me either. I'm telling you, at times like this, though, I do wish I was a little bit further away from the coast. I'll tell you that, man. I'm sweating fucking bullets. New York's gonna get fucking nuked, bro. Like, I'm too fucking close. My fat ass is gonna die from the fallout. It's not gonna be good. It's fucking not good. But at least California's far more likely. Far more likely. It's closer.
They'll probably just secede anyway, and then China will just come in and start.
We make jokes, but it is a scary thing. But
I'm honestly only half joking about that.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe not even half.
Maybe not even half.
I'd say I'm actually probably about 30% serious on that.
I'm honestly not sure what the world's going to look like in 5 years. Like, honestly, I right now, seeing how shit is, I'm not sure how the world is going to look in 5 years. Because Russia, but I don't know if that was a taped thing that Putin put out. I watched this earlier. I saw an article on this because he wore the same suit as he wore.
What are you talking about?
Putin. The announcement that he put out yesterday. When he talking about how he was going in. He a week ago, like 10 days ago, there was another video, or last Thursday or something, where he laid out some shit, and in that he was wearing the exact same suit as the video. This video looks the exact same, like they filmed it at the same time. So people are saying it's all pre-taped, so it was therefore premeditated, which it was. I mean, it make total fucking sense. Or
yeah, I don't think he just set up shop in Belarus like yesterday and so like, all right, we're just gonna say fuck it and go in. No, this was obviously fucking planned.
Yeah, obviously. So it would. And in those threats, talking about consequences unlike the world has never seen, the only thing to infer from that is nuclear. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't care. Call me an alarmist. I don't fucking care. When you say that and you're friends with fucking China, the only thing to infer is nukes.
Yep.
That's it. And if that's the case,
but what does anybody get out of that, though?
Well, it's the end of the world, Jeff. I mean, if one
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, what does anybody get out of that?
Putin's a psychopath. It's like a true. But apparently, all he needed was a good mother.
That's true.
See
yeah,
that?
That's true.
Did
you know what?
See that?
You know what? I think he needs a hug, Dave.
Oh my God!
I hate. You know what? Maybe in some cases we need a war. You know what?
Did you see what I told that bitch that Putin would feed her to his fucking tiger?
Yes.
I just could not take it. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not gonna hug it out of him. And then I like my closing line. The only difference is The only thing Hugs would have done was probably made him a better dresser and vegan. So he'd probably end up gay. That was it. That's the only difference. He would have turned him gay, and he'd be the exact same psychopath. He'd still feed you to his fucking tigers. He doesn't care. This dude is fucking unhinged.
Tommy was talking about this on the show. I don't know if you caught the end of it.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, he was talking with Willie, and then Willie was like, "Isn't there some sort of satisfaction of there possibly being a draft to where these TikTokers get drafted?" And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? You're right."
You know what I say too? Let them TikTok on the front lines. Don't take away their phones. It's their only true special gift.
Exactly. Tommy was saying that Willie told him, was like, if Willie said, if I have to go, I'll do my best. You know what? I'm in that same mindset. Like, if I have to go, fuck it, I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But what are these TikTokers gonna do? What are they gonna do?
Hey, some of them are good athletes, man. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We got some good dancers on there. They can dance around bullets and fucking.
I don't know about that.
They can foxtrot their way into enemy lines. There's lots of stuff they could do.
God.
I'm just saying. Call me Goku for I'm just saying. And before anybody shits on me for any jokes, remember I was a soldier. I've seen parts of the fucking world. I understand how this shit fucking
what's
works.
happening is absolutely fucking horrible.
It's horrible. It's fucking and it's not only horrible, it is scary. I don't give do not feel bad for saying
and the higher powers at B, the small group that it is, they want this to happen.
I hope that's not true. I really do.
I hope it isn't true, but I find it harder and harder to believe that it's not.
Well, calm down there, David Icke. Let's not go kill lizard people yet. I'm
not saying kill the lizard people yet.
I don't know about all of that. I don't know. I'd like to believe that even fucking if there was a small group of the super wealthy who controlled or believed they controlled. Nobody controls this fucking world. Not really. Or believe they control the fucking world, that they would have a little bit more foresight than this. There's no like this whole idea of the Great Reset and somehow by diminishing numbers you can no, there's no guarantee of that. There's like you have a perfect system. If you're in control of the world, you're the happiest motherfuckers in the world. We're more divided now than ever fucking before. People are asking more questions and getting
create dependency. You create dependency though.
Yeah, that is a problem. It is a problem. But I think one they're willing to accept. I mean, shit. So, I mean, that's the thing, too. If you're going to be in control, you don't really have the two different colliding ideologies that exist, the two prevalent ones that are really there, being free market and then the dependency angle, the fucking socialism shit. And unfortunately,
which has worked
never does work, but it is a good way to secure loyalty, at least until you start starving them. And that's why you'll see this in like North Korea.
It's almost like this has happened before.
Almost
Weird.
like countless times, right? It's fucking crazy. But yet we still have it where like I live in a state that is very, very, very highly funded, that takes unbelievable care of its fucking citizens here. I'm telling you, man, it's fucking insane the programs that are here. And there are a lot of people who take advantage of it and they're dependent on it, and that's not good. But yet the state is so wealthy that it doesn't matter. Like there's no accountability for that stuff. That's the real problem to me.
Yep.
It's that the allowing of it constantly happen because they think the coffers will never run out. Now Connecticut is one of those states where they're probably right. There's a lot of this is where the money started. This state is where the money was fucking put. When everybody was migrating away from the fucking ocean and shit, they're like, oh wow, this place is just far enough away from the fucking ocean to not get hurricanes. But it's still close enough to fucking to New York and everywhere else. Yeah, man, this is it. Put all the money here, and they did. And that person who did that was, of course, Vince McMahon, in the 1800s. He's just living over and over. He knew it. 1700s, yep. Vince McMahon, he was there. Booking it all, Huffman.
Makes sense. I mean,
booking it all.
I mean, he's really the only thing, big time relevant thing there in Connecticut.
That's careful now. Don't get slapped around. Connecticut, you know what? I've gotten reminded how many famous people come from fucking Connecticut.
There's actually a good amount.
Athletes especially, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Athletes especially, but a lot of actors. I don't like Tom Thibodeau, but he's from here. He fucking ruined my Bulls, but whatever.
Yeah.
He's from here, like in New Britain, like from my town. That's the fucked up thing. Tom Thibodeau is from the town that I live in.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. He ruined Derrick Rose. Fuck that guy.
I'm pretty sure Derrick Rose's knees ruined Derrick Rose.
No, it was fucking playing 72 minutes in a 48-minute game.
You'd honestly know more about that than me because I don't watch the NBA.
Well, you can't run all the time. You can't do it all the time. You got to take breaks sometime. And Thibodeau's like, no, I want you to never take breaks. And when you're on offense, you're going to go 100%. And when you're on defense, you're going to go 110%. And you're going to be okay. And you're going to shut up. And that's what happens. And then you blow out knees.
That worked out well.
Yeah, it worked out well. He's fine. So, the Klitschko thing. This is... Do you think, for one, is this a publicity thing? Or you think the Klitschko, to me, I think they're really going. They're going to go grab some fucking guns, Schwarzenegger style, and head in there and fuck shit up.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to them like outside of boxing.
Well, they are psychos.
Yeah.
They're big guys.
Yeah. No, I've gotten that vibe too. No, I think just from looking at them, I'd say they're serious.
Right. Right. Yeah. I hope they don't even wear uniforms. I hope they just fucking put on like bandolier bullets, Rambo style.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be pretty fucking cool?
That'd be awesome.
I would be super excited about that. But I think we need more of this. You know, we've seen a lot of things in the past. You know, boxers going downrange and shit, joining the army. But you know, fighting, exhibition stuff. You know, even baseballers. Now, obviously not fucking. Baseball, especially World War II baseball. Those motherfuckers were fighting. Some of them, my God, there were pilots too, and all kinds of shit.
Stan Musial.
So yeah, Stan the Man. Fucking, that's right. You had to talk about Stan Musial, didn't you?
I did.
Meta Musial.
I did.
Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a badass though. I'll allow it.
He was. Yep. Yeah, and of course Ted Williams too.
And besides that's about probably the limit of baseball talk we're going to have, considering we're not going to have a season.
Yeah, considering the MLB is just awful.
Monday, bro. If they said if a deal is not done by Monday, they're canceling games. They're going to start canceling games off the schedule.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Ultimatums always work.
Yeah, that works out great for everybody.
Great move. Good job. I hope.
And if I'm not mistaken, didn't the league initiate this lockout?
Yes. That's why it's a lockout, not a strike.
Yeah. So they started it, and now they're giving the players, the ones who make them money, the ultimatum. Yep,
pretty much. To be fair, the players are asking crazy amount. I mean, like they
are like you're not gonna get everything. Obviously, you're not gonna get everything.
Yeah, but fuck.
It's like I want this, you want this. Okay, let's meet in the middle somewhere. Fuck.
What I would do if I was the Players Association, I would take away some of the things you know baseball's not going to give you. Like take away as much of it as you know baseball's not giving you anyway, right? And then add one thing, and here's the one thing: Manfred has to step down. I think that should happen regardless. Rob Manfred needs to fucking go.
I think that's a big thing in this because I remember I'm pretty sure I said this here a couple weeks ago. Like we know Roger Goodell is awful, but he's a puppet. When I see Goodell up there talking, do whatever the fuck that he is that he's doing, I don't feel like he's actually doing anything. When I see Manfred up there, I see like this dude's actually doing shit.
Yeah. And for a while, not bad shit either. He brought some good stuff into the early years. I did not hate Rob Manfred.
No, not at all. Like especially when he first got in there, I'm like, okay,
he was paying good attention to the All-Star games. He was taking care of fucking older players. I was like, all right, I'm digging on him. He seems progressive in a good way. We'll see where he goes. And now lately, this motherfucker can't talk to players. He has no will. He is in the fuck. He's not the puppet of the owners. He's in the owner's pocket, and there is a difference.
Yes. Yep.
There's a fucking distinct difference. I'd rather have a puppet than someone who's just in the pocket. Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Here's kind of how things have gone. You know, MLB owners, they chose to start the lockout. They didn't meet for a month and some change. A month and some change. They chose not to do that, by the way.
Yep. Rescheduled twice.
Yes. The owners also they canceled the spring games. Canceled that. And now all of a sudden they give them an ultimatum. All right, Monday's the deadline.
Now, for the sake of fairness, had the owners not locked out the players were going on strike. 100%.
Yes, absolutely.
That is important to note. There was a 100% chance they were going on strike.
Absolutely.
And so maybe this was I like the idea of trying to prevent that because the word strike is so fucking nasty in the last.
Because what sounds worse, lockout or strike?
Strike's way worse.
Yeah.
To me, way fucking worse. There's picket lines. There's a lockout. That's the extent of it. They're locked out. That's it. No big deal. Okay.
I say if it goes past Monday and they don't have a season, I say they just fuck it and go to like some high school field and start playing. That'd be great.
They're locked out, so they're not under contract or anything, right? Technically, they can do that.
Yeah, they wouldn't be paid. Yeah, if games start getting canceled Monday, they wouldn't be paid.
Ooh, what if they disband the Players Association? Ooh, that's what the players should do. Disband it and then just create their own fucking league.
That would be awesome.
Ooh, just play at random fields. Just show up wherever.
That would be fucking great. In today's day and age, some people are petty enough to fucking do that too.
I'm telling you. There'd be so many players at the front of the line to fucking do that. It'd be hysterical.
That would be great. That would be great.
You get people like Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens to fund it. Have the Bonds League, the Clemens League. Really stick at them. And Rose is the commissioner.
I was saying Pete Rose is the commissioner. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking do it. And guess what the first bylaw is? There's gambling on baseball.
There's gambling in baseball, which there already is. But that's okay. But that's okay.
I love it. I fucking love it.
I would be all for that. Would be great.
Well, you see, they're kind of doing that in golf, right? Fucking
yes.
Mickelson. Phil Mickelson's like, I'm gonna go start a league over there. I hope you guys don't mind it. I think he's doing it in China or something. He's doing something somewhere else.
I don't know. He got canceled earlier this week though.
Always gets canceled. He's Phil.
That's
Mickelson.
true. Yeah, it's Phil Mickelson. Nobody really cares.
He's like because people put up with Phil because he's such a shill. He's Phil the shill.
Phil the shill.
Phil the shill. But he's great on a microphone. He's fun to listen to. My God. My fucking God. But yeah, so that's the move. You know, you create your own league. Or if you can't beat them, join them. Do you see what the XFL did?
I did see that.
Partnering with the NFL. That's kind of smart.
Yeah, well, basically that's the NFL basically admitting it's like, yeah, you have better rules than us, so we're just going to take them.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for.
Yeah.
The XFL figured out the kickoff. The kickoff rule is fucking great. I saw that kick return live, by the way, at the Dome.
I know
I was there.
I know
that was great. That was so sick. That was so sick.
It's really cool. I like the idea of having not a developmental league, but a tinkering league where rules and ideas can be used. And
absolutely.
And then to see those come to life in the NFL.
And it's still technically a developmental league, but that's okay.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not going to call themselves the NFL Rock already said that. We don't want to be known as a developmental league, but because we're a spring league, we're competitive at a completely different time. We're a spring league, full capacity. It's not like we're not running at the same time. This is not like a roster replenishment mid-season. Our players are going to be exhausted by the time the fucking NFL season starts. So.
For the XFL, for what it was 2 years ago, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
They did it right. They did it right.
And I didn't hate the original XFL either, by the way. I went to every fucking Las Vegas Outlaw game.
Oh, that shit back then, that was insane.
Oh my God. It was amazingly insane, but it was fun. There was no skill. Like hardly any skill, but it was fucking fun.
It was great.
You know what it was like? It was kind of like watching The Longest Yard every week. You know, the fucking Adam Sandler version.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was like. Prison Rules Football.
That's a great movie, by the way. I don't care what anybody says.
Is that a good movie? The original's a good movie, too.
The original's a good movie, too. Yeah, the original's good, and the remake is fucking fantastic.
Better movie.
So much star power in that movie
Oh
too.
my God, it's loaded. Wrestling, sports, fucking acting. It's all there.
I mean, the list goes on and on. You got Sandler, Chris Rock, fucking Nelly,
Burt Reynolds.
Terry Crews, Michael Irvin.
Fucking The Rock,
Goldberg.
Rock, Bill Goldberg, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Goldberg, Kevin Nash.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy.
Brian Bosworth, Bill Romanowski.
Brian Bosworth, Bill Romanowski.
Who's a fucking psychopath.
A fucking whole litany of ESPN and NFL writers. My God.
Speaking of which, Chris Berman, yeah. Speaking of which, you know the ending play where Burt Reynolds scores a touchdown. You know that's actually him taking the hit.
I heard that too. That's such a Burt Reynolds thing, though, man.
That is actually him taking the hit.
I believe that. That's Burt Reynolds is one of the greatest fucking men who ever lived. God damn it.
The director, Burt was like, hey, I want to do this. And the director's like, okay, well, Brian Bosworth is still in a really good shape. He might actually kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
Great Khali, too.
Oh, Greg yeah, Khali. Khali was in that as well.
Before he was Khali.
Probably the most athletic thing Khali ever did.
That's true.
My God. I'll tell you what, though. You notice when we lost Burt Reynolds, the world really started going to shit.
What year did he die? Was that before or after Harambe?
I think it was right, but it had to be right around the same time.
Burt Reynolds died. No, it was after. He died September 6, 2018.
18, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. The world's really gone to shit since then. I guarantee you this. One thing I fucking know, Putin wouldn't be fucking invading Ukraine right now if Burt Reynolds was alive, just out of fear that Burt Reynolds might like something in Ukraine and might come over and do something about it.
That's true.
We don't have Burt Reynolds.
We still have Chuck Norris.
Yeah, but Chuck ain't kicking ass anymore. When was the last time you heard a good Chuck Norris story?
That's true. I mean, he still looks, from what I've seen, he still looks good for 81.
He does, but I mean, he was great in that Expendables flick too.
Yeah. Which they could have done a lot more with those movies. But that's
they could have. They could have. It's not too late. They can do another one.
I think they are.
They probably are. Stallone still looks like a fucking shipwreck house.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, Stallone is. Yeah, how old is Stallone? He's what, 70?
At least 70 something.
Sylvester Stallone, he is
73.
75.
Oh, 2 years off.
75, and he's still fucking.
Still looks like that. Schwarzenegger still looks great. Schwarzenegger's what, 68, 69? Is he 70?
Yeah, but he's not pro freedom. So.
What are you talking about? Come to California. He's 71.
He's 74.
Oh no shit! Really?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
What's Lundgren? Right
What's
around
what?
the same. What's Dolphy?
Dolph Lundgren. He is 64.
Oh wow, he's a baby.
Yeah. In comparison,
he's a fucking baby.
In comparison, so okay, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Let's just go through this.
You might as well check out Jean-Claude.
We're gonna go through all the Expendables. 61.
Yeah, 61. He's still pretty young.
Jason Statham.
Yeah, late 40s, early 50s.
He is 54.
Get the fuck out of here! Jason Statham's 54 years old.
Jason Statham is 54.
That's unbelievable. Good for him, you know. Snatch one of my all-time favorite movies.
You'll like this one. Randy Couture.
Ooh, okay. Randy is 56.
Close. He's 58.
Okay. All right. Randy was great. One of my favorite things to do every so often is watch when Randy fought Brock Lesnar and Brock starts bouncing his head on the fucking ground like a basketball. One of my favorite things ever. And I love Randy Couture.
All right. Jet Li.
Jet's got to be 60. Ooh, yeah. Jet's 59 to 62, somewhere in there.
58.
Ooh, I was 59. That wasn't too bad.
Do you know how the American audience found out about Jet Li? What movie he starred in?
Ooh, give me a second, because
this is an easy one.
I know. It
should be an easy one.
Okay, because I immediately want to say, don't fucking say anything.
I won't until you give me a final answer.
I'm not giving a definitive answer. I'm saying it could have been Lethal Weapon 4, but I don't think it's Lethal Weapon 4. I feel that was too late. So I'm trying to work backwards, and I'm having a hard fucking time. It's not Lethal Weapon 4, right?
No, it is.
Oh, it is. Thank God. Okay, all right.
It is. It is.
Woo!
No, because like all the movies he used to do beforehand, like he was always the good guy.
Yeah.
As far as I know, like
true. No, he did all of his.
Okay, so then he comes to America, stars in Lethal Weapon 4, badass fucking villain.
Murderous fucking villain. My God, great villain too. Maybe one of the best because the language barrier. Everyone, all the other villains love to talk. Not this one. This one didn't have much.
He said very few words. And by the way, that ending fight scene is fucking great.
So good because it's actually kind of believable.
It is kind of believable. You know, it's a 2-on-1, so obviously they're gonna get some shots in.
Right.
Obviously, it's a 2. I don't care who you are.
Yes, right.
If it's 2-on-1, you're gonna get hit.
Now he's small, and that's the thing. He is small, and you'd like to think the two guys who are so much bigger than him may have just been able to grab him and throw him down, but
which they literally did.
They did.
They literally did. The start of that fight, he tries to jump at him, they pick him up, and they just throw him.
Then you gotta stay on him. You gotta stay on, like that fucking Michael Myers movie. You gotta stay on him, man.
Well, you know that's not good for cinema.
No, it's not good movie telling.
That's not good for cinema. You know, if you have not seen the end fight scene to Lethal Weapon 4, I would encourage you to watch it.
Yes, go watch it. It's very good. Lethal Weapon 4 is a good movie.
That's a fantastic movie. That whole series is great.
I have no problems with any of those movies. None. I heard they're making another one.
No, because Richard Donner died a couple years ago.
I would have swore I read something or heard something not that long ago about a new Lethal Weapon movie.
Not needed. Not needed.
I agree. Not fucking needed, but I would have swore I saw Lethal.
No, because I think they were thinking about it, and then Donner died.
Lethal. Yeah, I know Donner died. No, it's still on the fucking. Wait a minute. As of 3 days ago, they were talking about this. Mel Gibson confirms Danny. Oh shit! Yeah, no, it's happening, dude. It's coming out this fucking year.
Is it really?
Yeah, Mel Gibson has confirmed that he will direct Lethal Weapon 5. The film is scheduled to begin.
Okay, well,
wow.
all right, well, all right. Well, Gibson taking it over makes sense.
Makes sense. But this is that was.
Who's going to be in this? What are you going to do? Who's going to be in this fucking movie?
Bring back Chris Rock?
Chris Rock's like fucking 60, though.
He's got to be 60. Chris Rock's got to be 60 years old.
Chris Rock is 57.
Fuck. Oh, well, that's close. That's fair. You're within 4 fucking years. You know, I think that's all right.
Who are you going to bring in for this movie? Like, what's the...
This might, I don't know. This might be happening. This feels like one of those that may not actually happen.
I mean, the 5th Die Hard happened. We don't acknowledge it, but it happened.
It really fucking did.
That movie was so bad.
I could see them doing another one of those, too.
That movie was so bad. The 4th Die Hard was fucking great.
I agree with that. Wait. No, that's the one with fucking Kevin Smith in it? No, I don't agree with that.
He surfed a jet, okay? That was a little...
that's not good, Jeff.
It was... I enjoyed it.
You can't have him going from fucking a regular street cop who did miraculous things to riding a jet. He can't surf a fucking jet.
No, he can't. But you know what, John McClane did. I enjoyed that.
He also rode a fucking motorcycle into a helicopter, if I remember correctly, in that movie.
It was he ramped a car.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
My God, I love that franchise, man.
Yeah, no, like he's driving the car through the tunnel, and he says, and I quote, "This is a bad fucking idea." dives out. If you watch the unrated version, he says, "This is a bad fucking idea," and then jumps out of the car. Car goes up a ramp and perfectly hits the helicopter.
He's great. He's fucking great. But I honestly, this might be an unpopular opinion. I personally think Die Hard 3 is the best of the franchise.
Oh, Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Yeah, man. Fucking God. Give me
Samuel
Jackson.
That's fair.
Give me Zeus, motherfucker.
Zeus.
Son of Apollo. Don't fuck with me or I'll put a lightning bolt up your ass. Zeus. So good. So fucking good.
Great movie.
A really, really good flick. Who do we have? Anyone else from the Expendables?
Let me go back here. Give me a second. Okay. Well, speaking of Die Hard, Bruce Willis.
Ooh, he's got to be pushing 70. I'll say 67.
66.
How much?
66. He will be 60. He'll be 67 March 19th.
Ooh, I was deadly close.
Yep.
I was within fucking 3 weeks.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one.
not
Okay.
bad.
Who else? Oh wait, yeah, not. Terry Crews.
Ooh, Terry Crews is up there. I think he's black don't crack. He's deceptively old. I'm gonna say Terry Crews is 64 years old.
Oh, no, you really overshot that.
Did I? He's 52, isn't he?
53. Yeah.
Fuck! Oh my God! Look at how good
Yeah.
I am on the second shot. But that wasn't bad. I was
That's
like,
all right.
if I missed by that much, I had to be like low 50s.
Yeah. Am I forgetting?
That's pretty much all of them.
That's the main ones. I mean,
That's
they brought in Ronda Rousey. For the third one.
Well, she's in her 30s.
Yeah.
She's easy. She's simple.
Yeah.
Now we haven't. Do you have any sports stories this week? Anything that tickled your fancy? Anything about Ukraine? Anything you want to talk about?
Nah, I mean, I think everybody's pretty much said what needs to be said on Ukraine at this point.
Pretty much.
I mean, we're just waiting. Honestly, as sick as it sounds, we're just waiting for more shit to come out.
Unfortunately, we are in one of those type of situations where it's wait. You know, we don't know what the reaction's going to be. Where there's about to be 100,000 American troops on that fucking border. If there's any truth to Putin's threat, I don't see how that's not already in violation of what he was saying.
I think you'll start seeing like real big problems if they start going into other countries.
That's what I'm hoping doesn't happen. I mean,
if that China going to Taiwan, I think that's a given.
It was always going to happen. I mean, and there's really not much we can do there. We're not really connected too much. You know, it's like fuck. It is islands after all.
Taiwan's this little ass island
fucking
right
islands,
next to fucking China.
Just give it to them. Fuck. Who cares? Fuck.
Well, I'd like to
trade it. I mean, it gets something for it, but fucking sake, man, it's not worth it at this point. There's got to be a point where we start looking at the way the world is fucking divvied up and go, okay, some of this doesn't make a lot of sense. We can't fucking have anything we want to say as a province of ours or a municipality or anything like that that's right in fucking backyards. There's an obvious fucking problem there. You just logically, it's stupid. So
Taiwan's like it's right there.
It's right.
Like that's
spit on it.
That's going to happen.
So, I mean, Jesus, some of those Chinese baseball players could probably throw a fucking pitch to it if they wanted to. Jesus Christ. What are we talking about here? So trade it. Do what you're supposed to do as politicians. Fucking be smart and make a trade that's beneficial. I know, right? I know. What a dangerous proposition to ask politicians to be smart.
But no, like you see, if you start seeing some Russian movement going into, well, I mean, they came through Belarus to get into Ukraine.
Yeah.
So,
that's being ignored.
So I mean, very reasonably, they could just go right through Belarus, right into Poland, and worse.
Right.
And Warsaw's not too far from the Belarus border.
No, it's not. And maybe we should pay attention to history here. You know, when European fucking nations ran by dictators decide to go through that fucking block right there, they tend to not stop, especially when they get to Poland. So,
yes. Yeah, Poland. Yeah, for whatever reason, they like to center on Poland, but
it's a good controllable fucking area. That's why.
Yeah.
A bunch of stupid fucking people that keep coming back. I'm Polish. I could say that.
That's true. You have the Polish card.
I have the Polish card. Fuck them.
You can acknowledge that.
I'm a Polish veteran as well. I'm a vet. I have all cards, Jeffy. I don't have my black card, but you know, RealTalk said I could.
Oh, I mean, if they're going into Ukraine now, I mean, they got Finland's on the border, Estonia, Latvia.
But those are all NATO. They're all in the UN and NATO and shit. So I mean, it's like that's the thing about the Ukraine. I believe they are, at least. That's the thing about Ukraine. They're not, or they're trying to be.
Ukraine's officially they're not.
Yeah, they're trying to be. That's what Russia's trying to fucking prevent. I mean, that's the reason. But it's a frustrating fucking thing, Jeffy. Those videos are fucking horrible to watch. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, when I saw the one that really got me was the
planes, I don't know if the jets.
I don't know if it was if it was a MiG or what, but the one firing in the residential area. That's the one I'm like, okay.
Fucking kids playing outside and shit, and there's jets fucking going after. That's fucking crazy. That's movie shit, bro.
It's
movie shit.
Yep.
And unfortunately, it's not all that uncommon in certain parts of the world. But to see it like this is something else.
But this is the reason this is different is because like this is a powerhouse doing this.
Exactly. This isn't little warlords making noise for weapons deals. This is a fucking president of a country.
This isn't your psychopath religious kook blowing himself up. No, this is a legit powerhouse.
A powerhouse with a direct tie, a friendship by both nations that's
to an even crazier.
Yeah, exactly. The one that has all the money and a lot of fucking people and running out of space. Okay, so if a crazy-minded person could be looking at this and saying there might be a little bit more happening than what we're fucking seeing. So remember earlier when we talked a little bit about the button. Maybe that's the fucking point. Maybe China sees fucking land that needs to be goddamn redeveloped. Maybe the button is the whole fucking point. I don't know. I don't know. That's too dark to think about.
Oh yeah, and just to make sure that nobody forgets about this. Yeah, Justin Trudeau is still a fuck, by the way.
At least he is a fuck who did say Canada's in. At least that. I will say that. Fucking shit. He could have totally turtled, and he didn't. Canada will bring their hockey sticks to the fight. That's important.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. They're going to sharpen the edges of the hockey sticks. They're going to give you a nice cut on the calf.
That's right. They're going to reshape the fucking boots to use as elbow pads, and they're going to get in there. It's going to be amazing. Their fucking skates are going to be on the elbow pads, and they're going to fuck people up. It's going to be a fucking Donnybrook, boys.
Yeah.
So fucking Tilly.
Which, by the way, have you seen the comparisons with Trudeau and Fidel?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Go figure.
People are fucking brutal, man.
Go figure.
Yeah, a little bit.
Go figure.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Not an ideal situation.
No.
I think a lot of this could have been prevented if people weren't fucking pussies.
Yeah, I don't want to start making this a Trump versus Biden thing, but here's the reality, kids. Fucking, this shit wasn't happening, man. It's like, you can say that he was buddying up to him, but he was keeping his fucking enemy on a goddamn leash. Okay.
And then what happened when people tried to fuck with something of ours?
Boom!
He fucking blew him up.
Boom!
Oh my god! He started World War III.
No, he didn't. He prevented it.
No, he prevented it. Somebody hit. He hit back.
That's what you do.
That's what you
talk about doing.
That's what you do to a fucking bully. You hit back.
You punch him in the fucking face and you watch him scoop back like the bitch they are. That's what needed to happen then. That's what needed to happen now.
There's plenty to criticize Trump over, okay?
Oh, God, so much. Much. Get the line started. But not this. Not this. He understood this. He understood that a fucking psychopath, because he's a psychopath. He knows you got to take a psycho to fucking beat a psycho sometimes. Punch him in the face.
Yeah, and there's a reason he's made the amount of money that he has.
That's right.
He hires people to do shit, doesn't ask him how to fucking do it. Doesn't tell him how to fucking do it. Just whatever you got to do, fucking do it.
It's very simple. I'm going to give you a lot of money, and you're going to do a job. I don't care how you do the job. You're going to do the job. And that's it.
Yes.
That's it. You tell me how much money you need for the job to be done, and that's it. That's all the conversation needs to be sometimes. And a lot of dirty shit can happen when that philosophy is at play, I will admit.
Absolutely, and especially when we're the president of the United States, a lot of that can get fucked up and look very, very bad.
Very, very bad indeed.
When it's your own business, it's a lot easier to.
But shit still gets done. And
shit still gets done.
Here's the thing: 100,000 troops on the border is no fucking thing to sneeze at whatsoever. But after the fucking shit's already started, like you can't bluff them. You can't bluff 90,000 troops. It's like either you're there to do something or you might as well withdraw them. And maybe they are just there to make sure that it's a containment. That's what I'm seeing it as. I don't know if we're gonna go in.
Where are they? I don't know.
There's not a lot of point. There's not a lot of point to chase them. They're already in.
They're in. They aren't NATO either. So
exactly.
I don't think they will.
No, but I think the.
Then again, this is, who we got at the.
This is Biden here. This is Biden.
Quote unquote helm here.
No. But now, hopefully, what is happening is containment. And if they go anywhere else, then you can mobilize very easily. That's what my military brain wants to tell me is happening, because that makes sense to me. And
Obviously, yeah.
hopefully
You go into a NATO-backed country, and then yeah, it's on.
we got you. We're making sure. We'll referee this shit. I guess we can't stop it. We're not going to. I'm sorry, Ukraine. You're kind of on your own here, but we're going to make sure that this doesn't spill out any fucking. That's really terrible to say it like that, though, isn't it?
That's how it is.
I know, but it's fucking awful to fucking
people.
Like that.
That's a big problem with like everything today. Like everybody wants to be like so buddy. Oh no, don't do this. You got to be nice. Unfortunately, that would be great if that's how life works. Unfortunately, that's not how life works. People are there are people on this fucking planet in this world that are pure fucking evil.
Yep.
And you need to deal with them.
You got to deal with them, and now the question can be asked: how is letting them as we're talking now the conversation? How is letting them take Ukraine dealing with them? Well, unfortunately, if you involve yourself directly, then you really do have to police the world. They're not a NATO country, and I know that maybe that shouldn't matter. Maybe it shouldn't. I can totally fucking see that point. Maybe it should not matter.
I mean,
that's idealism.
That's idealism. That's idealism.
And idealism doesn't work.
If unfortunately things don't just simply work, yeah, this is right and this is wrong. No, you got to play this fucking cutesy patty cake shit.
There's a balance that has to be struck, and unfortunately, there's a lot of fucking line towing that has to be done to have that balance keep it going. That being said, I have no idea how this is going to play out.
I don't either.
No,
I don't either.
This could
again,
change
I'm not a tactician expert.
Nope.
I have never served, so this is just me looking on the outside.
Just looking on the outside. I don't have too much. I mean, I've been at war.
I will say with a lot of this shit, if it were me in charge, I'd kind of do what Trump did with the general. You want to start shit? No, this is fucking wrong. I'm going to kick your fucking ass, so you're not doing this again.
Pretty much.
Don't be a fucking dick.
Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Time to go. You don't like it? Boom. We're gonna blow up a couple oil.
I mean, I like to keep things simple. That's how I keep things simple. Okay, you want to be a fucking cock? Okay, well you're gonna get punched in the face.
Here's a couple bombs on some oil fields. Ba-boom! And it stops it. It stops the shit because this is just. It's crazy at this point. And the fact that we can all film it and put it on, and it just changes it, man. It just changes the content. We already knew. It's like Dave Chappelle said. It's one of my favorite things that Dave Chappelle has so many things that are amazingly said.
Dave Chappelle is funny, by the way. Don't care what anybody says.
Still funny.
He keeps shit real. He's fucking hilarious. If you don't like it, well, you already tried canceling him and that didn't work. So
move to Russia. Go to Russia.
Yep.
That's my new thing. But Dave Chappelle.
Oh yeah. And speaking of that. Fuck the media for immediately going up to the Russian hockey players.
Yeah,
fuck them.
Come
on. What the
yeah.
fuck are they supposed to say?
What do you want them to say? Fucking forecheck, backcheck, paycheck. Shut the fuck up. Leave them alone.
Well, they have family over there.
I get, yeah, right. Come on.
And you know how the fucking Russians are with their with the fucking Olympics and winning shit. They're very well tuned with their professional athletes. They say some shit they don't like.
Boom.
No, well, we know where your family lives.
Yep.
What the fuck are they supposed to say?
Can't say shit.
What do you want them to say? So then, don't blame them. They're probably going to say something that's at least mildly supportive of what Putin's doing.
Yep.
And then they get canceled over here.
Right.
Which what people are trying to do to fucking Ovechkin right now.
Yeah, poor Ovi. Yeah, may at the same time, maybe he didn't have to talk, but when does Ovi not talk? It's Ovi. We love Ovi for the reasons because he doesn't shut up and he does what he wants.
No, he's fucking Ovechkin. We love him.
You can't fucking blame him for this situation. He can't say shit.
Him winning that Stanley Cup in 2018 is one of my favorite sports events ever.
He's still celebrating it somewhere.
Greatest celebrate. That was the greatest celebration ever. That was great.
But Chappelle said something that really fucking stuck hard to me. Fuck Jeff, I forgot what he said and I want to punch you in the goddamn head.
All right. Chappelle being funny. Chappelle didn't get canceled. He said something fucking hilarious like he always does.
It was a good point to what I was just saying, Jeff. I had a good sum up to it all.
I tried to revive it.
God
I'm sorry.
Damn it. No, what was I saying before all that? That was the aftermath. God damn it, Jeff.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yours was good. It's fine. Son of a.
Everything's fucked up now. So
What did he fucking say? Oh yes, I remember what Dave Chappelle
Okay,
said
good.
because it's great. So we're back on track. Dave remembered what Dave said. So hearing something is one thing. Like I could tell you that, guys, everybody, I've had copious amounts of sex with a big copious woman, big fat girl, and you guys would be like, okay, that's all right. That happens. No big deal.
Yeah.
Now, however, if a video came out of me, I never hear the end of it. You know why?
Very
Because
true.
seeing it and hearing it are two different fucking things. Ask Ray Rice. Ask Ray Rice. Motherfucker was punished already. Everything had already come out. He had been fucking. There'd been things that had. And then once the video dropped, the whole fucking situation changed. Why? Because when you can see it, it changes things. And right now, what we can see in Ukraine changes things. I've seen war before. Seeing it on someone's cell phone, it's just, it adds another layer for me. Just personally, it's fucking crazy.
Hear the fucking kid screaming too.
Oh my god, man! It's insane. It's. Just,
the Ray Rice, the video of Ray Rice, that changed things so much. Like it became a verb.
Yeah, it did. Ray Reister. She got Ray Rice. Unfortunately, that was fucking crazy. But that's just how visualizations go. When you can see it, it doesn't matter how it sounded. I mean, like thunder sounds fucking horrible, but when you see that lightning, you know the storm's here. It's just a different thing. I like that. That sounded good. I like that.
That's good.
You got anything, Jeffy? We got any calls today? Did you see the fucking show yesterday? Aiden called in. Did you see that shit? I saw you.
I heard a little bit of it. I did have to get up and dip for a little bit. I didn't see the end of it. I did see them.
Balls.
Yeah,
he's got fucking balls. Did you know why he called in?
Was it something related to Pie Man? Because I saw you get absolutely. I saw you get absolutely mortified.
What the fuck, man? I couldn't believe that shit. But no, it was because of Pie Man, but he called because someone told him that we were talking shit. So he came in to fight. What's going on? I like that. We weren't talking shit, but the kid's got fucking steel nuts, man. And he came on. He explained the whole situation. He was completely fucking well-spoken. It's almost like this kid fucking learned lessons from when he was 12 years old. When give him a couple more years, this kid's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Give him a few years. This dude has learned trial by fucking fire. And I've criticized him, but I only really criticize him for being young. And
Thanks, Ray.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, thanks, Raju Max, saying I'm the Veer Mahan of YouTube.
He's always coming. Jeff, you doing some porn on the internet that I don't know about?
Well,
The Crimson Chin.
You know who Veer Mahan is, right?
Yeah, the guy who never fucking comes. Yeah, we're waiting for him to come on fucking...
No, not that. You know the movie $1 Million Arm?
No.
So the baseball movie with John Hamm?
I haven't seen it.
Well, here, I'll give you the rundown on it.
Veer Mahan, the one that Raging Max is referencing, is a wrestler. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Wait. This is how this ties in. So the movie $1 Million Arm. This is a true story, by the way. In a last-ditch effort to save his career, sports agent J.B. Bernstein, John Hamm, plans to find baseball's next star pitcher. He heads to India to find a cricket player whom he can nurture into a major league star. So the pitcher he finds is Rinku Singh. That's actually Veer Mahan in real life.
Get the fuck out of here! I did know this story. I knew a little bit about this.
Yeah, he was in the pirate system for a couple of years. Didn't work out, obviously, but yeah, no.
This is that athlete. That's cool.
Yes, yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty metal.
Yeah, Veer Mahan's real name is Rinku Singh, the baseball player, the Indian pitcher.
Rinku Singh is a pretty fucking good wrestling name too. That would work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Rinku Singh. That's gonna be my wrestling name. Call me Wrinkle Sage.
You're not Indian though.
I could be.
Yeah,
I can try. I can convert. I can put.
Yeah, you can. That's true.
I almost just said I'll put a dot on my head. But that would be probably on PC. It's all right though, because yesterday I had to have been demonetized more than any fucking show has ever been demonetized. How many fucking times did those two kids fucking say kid rape? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that'll probably get you demonetized. That's probably a good.
Well, I just got
pairing of
demonetized
words.
again, probably, but that's all right.
I mean, you were probably demonetized the moment you brought up Ukraine.
They
but
don't
that's
care.
okay.
You know, it's like all these fuckers in the chat, they don't care. They don't care. They're just here for the fucking entertainment. Dance, monkey, dance. Put on a new hat. I don't even do that anymore. And it's your own fucking faults because you ain't fucking paying for them, bastards.
True.
Did you hear the mashup, Jeffy? Did you hear the Let Me O Morning Light mashup?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think?
Yes, I did. I thought it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's we're taking it into a higher level of production.
Are we?
Yes, we are. We got we got the best musician minds, I think, in the community on it, and I'm pretty fucking excited. I'm seeing this thing. Pete did a fucking amazing job on it. First and foremost, I like it as it is, but I am not a musician. I was in a band, yes, but I am almost tone deaf. I can admit to that. That's totally fine. However, Tommy is a musician, so when he heard it. After the shot, I could almost imagine seeing his face. I wish I would have had him on camera for it, because that was the original plan. Because in the same breath he was overwhelmed and taken by it, was the same breath was, this has got to be done better. Because he's a musician and he could hear all those imperfections, and those are going to grate on him. It totally makes sense to me. But that is in no way an indictment on the fucking work that Pete did. It is a fantastic mix. I like that you can hear the bleed through a little bit. I felt it kind of made it work a little more because these are two raw guys, and I felt the rawness of it kind of worked because of who they were. But that's just my opinion. And also, I'm lazy, so it's easier this way. And I like that too. But, however, seeing all these guys go after it, seeing these fucking musical geniuses in there talking in fucking lingo that I can't even understand, it's cool, and they're doing our brother right, and that's what I care about. Real's legacy is what I give a fuck about, and it's being done properly, and that's what matters.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, indeed. So, pretty cool. That's going to be pretty neat. And then, within the next week, I should be returning to Shop from the Point, and Tommy will be on for a live chat with. So lots of good stuff coming there. Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Do we do all three of us for a show?
Yeah, we should. Fucking should. Fucking A right. Should. Because all good things are coming, my friend. Well, I mean, not necessarily. We might all die.
It's okay. Not great timing on that, but at least it still wasn't as bad as the Applebee's ad on CNN. Which might be the worst timed thing in the history of everything.
It's not a good thing. I don't
know.
And
it couldn't have happened to a better network.
Someone's losing their job over that one, though. You got to assume, right? Got to.
It's CNN. It's CNN. So they probably loved it.
Yeah, that's true. Fucking pissing them off. This is what the YouTubers would do.
CNN is like, I feel like they're how people portray Vince McMahon to be. Like they're actually that depiction.
That's right. They're the on-screen. They are Mr. McMahon. They're not Vince McMahon, the person. They're Mr. McMahon.
They are Mr. McMahon.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along. Yeah, that's right.
I could totally see that.
I could see it too. Since we brought up vague wrestling, might as well close on this. Are you watching all the insanity that's happening in wrestling right now?
I'm trying to keep up with it.
It's fucking
I'm trying
nuts.
to keep up with it. Yeah.
It's fucking crazy nuts. I mean, fuck. It's great. Fucking AEW starting to flounder a little. They're freaking out. They don't know exactly what to do.
Oh yeah, you love that.
I love it just because it's a bad product. And look. Here's the thing. So yesterday, fucking MJF cuts a promo in his feud with CM Punk.
I saw this. I saw this.
And people are sucking this promo. Dave Meltzer actually called it a top 3 promo in the history of wrestling. So I watched it, right? The first thing that jumped off at me, I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? MJF's a heel. Why is he cutting a fucking Uber face promo? This makes no sense to me. Like, it just, from that standpoint, it just
The
did
villain
not
origin.
make sense.
It's a villain origin story.
I guess it was, but then Punk's reaction to it wasn't that. The flabbergast fucking. It was confusing to me. It didn't work for me. And MJF doesn't cut a good promo for me. He's not a very eloquent talker. He's not smooth. He feels choppy because he only has about 17 insults. He's a worse Miz. In look, in wrestling ability, and in motherfucking speaking ability. He's a worse version of the Miz. And to me, I
will cut him some slack, though. He is very young.
He's 25. He's not that young. Orton was fucking world champion and already a good promo by 25. What's the goddamn point?
Yeah, well, Orton's also that top 1%.
Orton is pretty much the 1%. That's a good fucking point there. That's fair. But Miz was a goddamn fucking reality star. And he's had an unbelievable. He still sucks, but he still has unbelievable improvement from what he was. MJF,
like a lot of the stuff that Miz does, it sucks. But for him, for whatever reason, it works. It's just like this isn't good.
No.
But like I'm not changing it. It's weird.
It's okay. He feels he goes on all the he's a company man through and through. He gets all the fucking shitty movies.
Never hurt.
No, he's had one injury and it lasted like 2.5 months. That was recent. Like barely even kept him out. It was his first injury ever. It wasn't even that long.
In what, 16 years?
16 years of constant work.
He's been injured one time
while having a banging ass fucking gorgeous wife, popping out kids, doing terrible movie after terrible movie, going on terrible interview after terrible interview.
Terrible TV shows.
Actually, Ms. and Mrs. isn't bad. I was a little bit of a guilty pleasure on that for a while. I didn't hate Ms. and Mrs. It's not so bad.
Maurice is on there. So.
And I like Mike Mizanin. I like him.
No, I love Mike Mizanin, the person. I love him. He's awesome.
Fake, I tried, man.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
Nice. I tried to like his promo. It wasn't good. It wasn't awful. But what makes it worse for me is once again, it's the fans.
People sucking it off.
It's the way that they suck it off. They can't just call it good. They can't say, oh, man, what a great fucking promo by MJF. Oh, yeah, WWE can't cut promo. You see what happens when you let them talk from the heart, don't script everything. It's the greatest promo.
I mean, you could look at what Roman Reigns does on a weekly basis.
Right. Like WWE, like people talk all the shit they want. The best wrestling in the world, the best production in the world is still happening in WWE. Look at that Saudi Arabia card and then suck my dick. They did amazing work there. Amazing.
That F5 to Theory of the top of the pod. Jesus Christ.
You think they got something in Theory? I think they got something in that kid.
He's only like what, 23,
he's
24?
Super young, and he's just got he's got the right look. He's a good talker.
He has the look. Like he's.
Vince likes him too. That's a good thing for him.
My favorite thing about that is Brock just busting out of the pod. That was great.
It was incredible. It was so good. I really loved that. Brock not different. I never knew Brock could be this.
Babyface Brock. I love it.
Unbelievable. And he's had little face stints, but nothing. He talks for himself. He does what he wants. He got a little repetitive this Monday, but come on, it's Brock fucking Lesnar. He punches cows.
Did you? Yes. Speaking of that, did you hear him on McAfee's show?
Oh my God, was that incredible?
That was gold.
McAfee's good. McAfee's good.
I love McAfee.
He's way better than Rogan. I'm sorry. I like Joe Rogan for what he does. McAfee is an all-around better entertainer than Joe Rogan is.
They do two different things, but
they do and they don't. They both do bro podcasts. They're both bro podcasts. Joe Rogan has tried to become a pseudo-lectual, but he's still doing a bro pod. Cue it up, Jamie. What? It's the same shit. They got buddies running production stuff and they react to it. It's the same fucking concept. It's a bro podcast.
McAfee's a smart idiot.
And fucking Rogan might be an idiot smart guy. So this might actually kind of make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
There's actually they're parallels. Ooh, can you imagine if they teamed up?
I'd take my money.
But here's the fucking thing. Rogan had to fucking suck a Spotify dick. McAfee's 100% self-made. Like this dude, he was rejected by everybody. He said, "Fuck you, I'll do it myself." Like, I can fuck with a guy like that. And Rogan did too on some instances, but not in the same way. He always had that comedic background. He had all the shows. He had Fear Factor. He had UFC. He had all these different layers of which he could fall back on. We're talking about McAfee was a fucking punter. A punter. And that nobody wanted to fucking hire after he fucking retired.
Punters are people too.
Punters are people too. And they love you when you're a good punter. But if you say you want to be a writer, well, asshole Michael Wilbon will call you an idiot live on his fucking show. That's what happened. Can you believe that shit? Michael Wilbon said some horrible things about him. Horrible.
I haven't seen that actually.
Yeah,
I know McAfee went to Barstool for a little bit, and I guess like it wasn't big enough for what he was envisioning, so he just said, "Fuck it, I'll do it myself."
He knew that he was gonna outgrow it quickly, and he still brought something to Barstool. It's not like Barstool fucking created a show around him. This was his concept. This is all his. Motherfucker built stuff out of pallets and shit. You know, this is getting me pumped up.
Well, actually, right before the FanDuel thing came in with McAfee, Portnoy was saying like they were actually talking about getting back together.
No shit.
And then McAfee's like, "Dave, hey, FanDuel's costing me a lot of money here. I got to do this." And Portnoy was like, "Cool,
fair enough." Yeah, FanDuel, that's a smart way to go. If you can find a sponsor that's wealthy enough to be able to fund you, and it's only a sponsor. What? That's what you got to do. It's just a smart way to go. It's just a smarter way to go. You're funded. All you got to do is appease that sponsor. And how do you do that for FanDuel? You make bets.
Yep.
That's what you come up with crazy bets. What a great gig. And then he goes on fucking SmackDown once a week and just has fun. What a great life.
Yeah.
Dance on a table for Shinsuke. Let's go.
Which still does not get old.
Doesn't get old. It will be funny when he busts his ass though.
I'm waiting for it to happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna.
And he will own it.
He will wrestle this year, by the way.
He's a fucking athlete.
Sometime this year he will wrestle.
That was one of the most surprising things I've ever seen was when he was feuding with Adam Cole. Like how good he was.
Fuck. That kick to Adam Cole on that announce table was brutal.
Oh my god.
Oh, I watched that the other day. I was like, oh my god.
Perfect. Didn't he call it didn't he call it the touchback?
I think he called it the touchback, yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Like, he is good. And man, it's so sad, man. I can't even watch Adam Cole anymore. I try.
Has he worked out since he left WWE?
I don't think he has. No, he's with his buddies. He likes getting kissed on his cheeks and have a good time with his buddies. He doesn't.
I think his woman is more jacked than her. I don't think she is. She is more jacked.
Way more jacked than Adam Cole at this point. It's just sad because Adam Cole is legit one of the top 3 wrestlers on the planet today.
He's so good. He's so
good, man. And the shit they're doing over there. And I'm glad good on Daniel Bryan for calling this shit out. Bryan Danielson. Good on him for calling it out. They're way too fucking silly over there. Way too fucking silly. They call that shit.
He loves to wrestle.
Yeah, he does.
But I get
pretentious about it.
He can't. Well, I mean,
we're talking about his art. Fuck you.
Yeah, we're talking about a guy who came out with a fucking wood belt, which is great. By the way,
it was pretty good though.
That whole thing was awesome.
That was the title run I didn't know I needed. It was really good.
That was fantastic, and that created one of the best WrestleMania moments ever.
Yes, it did.
I still go back and watch that from time to time.
Pretty fucking good. All right, we went longer than I thought we were gonna go. Anything else?
No.
These fuckers don't call in. These fuckers don't call in.
Yeah. Why don't you guys call in?
They're fuckers. That's why I just explained it. They're fuckers.
That's a good point.
I think so.
Good point.
I'm gonna go to Twitch, I think, at some point here, and I got nothing else.
I don't have anything either. Actually, I'll throw my channel in the chat here. I'll at least do that.
Was he doing the interviewing character? He's still being pretentious. I don't care. Fuck him.
I'll throw my channel in the chat here. If you guys haven't subbed, shoot me a sub there. I don't think I'm gonna stream tonight.
I got you
Don't
down
think-
below as well. That guy where they
Oh,
just
okay.
click on
I
it,
just
too.
I just threw the chat too. I don't think I'm gonna stream tonight, but I'll probably
Why, what's
I'll
up
probably
with you?
stream.
You okay?
Am I okay?
Yeah, you not streaming? That's weird.
What? Oh, no,
Taking the night
just
off.
just a little bit of just a long busy day.
Oh, Huffman rests. What the fuck? We're gonna take
No,
some
I
you
don't.
time.
No,
Yeah, that's
But-
right. He doesn't rest. He waits.
no, I did get you know, I'll tell you after the show here. I did get something pretty cool today though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to hear that. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
go listen to what he got, and then we'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go on Twitch in a little bit. Thank you very much for being here once again. We got Huffman going on Thursday. Don't know exactly what's going on tomorrow. I'd like to do a hodgepodge. We'll see. We shall see.
Hopefully next time I'm on here we can actually talk about more sports. And
We
not-
talked a little bit of sports.
a little bit, but hopefully not centered around.
I didn't mean to. You could have. I started
No, it
with the
could've.
boxing.
I'm a big history and war buff, so
I know.
as
I
sick
knew-
as,
I knew
as,
you
si-
wouldn't
as
mind
sick
it.
as sick as it sounds, like I'm already like planning out scenarios, like
Oh
my
my
reaction.
god. Oh my god, Jeff.
All I'll say is I thought my dad was crazy about 10, 12 years ago. I thought he was fucking nuts with a lot of it, and 95% of it he's been right. I'm just saying. I'm
Huffman is
just saying.
prepared for Red Dawn, is what he's actually fucking saying.
Which they could have done so much more with that fucking movie. We were talking about this today at work. Red Dawn got brought up, the new one. The new Red Dawn got brought up. They could have done so much more with that fucking movie, and it was such a fucking disappointment. The only surprising thing about that movie is when Chris Hemsworth died at the movie. Spoiler alert! I'm sorry.
He did. Shot right
that
in the
caught me
fucking
off.
head.
That caught me off guard. I'm like, oh shit, okay.
Oh,
They could have done so much more with that movie.
It still wasn't horrible though.
It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't long enough.
I agree with that. It could have done more.
I think you could have gotten 45 to another hour out of that movie.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Huffman's prepared for this. I don't like the fact that you're working at a place where you're all muscled up, gun-toting fucking lunatics. You guys are going to start a militia. Don't come to... Oh my God, they've already started a militia. Oh my God, it's already been formed.
No.
Yep, that's what that was. That was a confirmation.
I don't want to say. I don't.
We're
know.
going to
No,
end
it's
the
not
stream
that.
before Huffman
It's
goes to
not that.
prison.
It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I will say though, we a lot of us train MMA, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. We like to shoot. We like guns. We're in fucking Missouri. I'm just saying, it's probably not out of the realm of
So
possibility.
basically, Putin, don't come to St. Louis. You might want to avoid St. Louis, just in general. Stay away from it. You don't
Yeah.
want none. You don't want any of this.
In my,
Those first
People-
four people coming for you, ninja.
people who the customers of ours and people who follow us know that we like our guns. They know this. They know this.
That too.
They
Pay us
know-
some money, motherfuckers.
I mean, a lot of us post on social media. We're shooting shit.
Oh, that's what first four products do to you. You like guns. Good God. Oh, I knew it. Oh, this has been a Red Dawn. All right, Jeffy. Let's get out of here before you get
All right,
fucking
sounds-
indicted on go to prison and shit. Thank
Sounds
you
good.
very much for being here. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you a little bit later on Twitch. Don't start any militias and fuck Putin. Good night.